All right, for our material requisition form, you'll want to go to Office 365 and then select Forms. And then we're going to name it. So pick New Form. We can skip over this part and we will name it Material Requisition Form. And remember the underline. Then you can hit the quick start. And our first one is going to be a choice. So we're picking the materials that are going to be used. And the first thing, we'll want to identify a job number. And we're going to have 3. All right. And then we'll also want to click on required. And then our next one is going to be multiple choice as well. And this is going to be material ID. And we're going to have 3 of these. All right, then in our scenario, so if we're going to have rods and welding wire, we're going to measure those in linear feet, and then the steel plate is going to be in square feet. So you'll want to remember that. So if we order either of these, we're going to have linear feet. So our next question is going to be text. And we are going to also pick these 3 dots over here and pick restrictions. And we want people to enter this as a number. So we're going to, our question, and have that in linear feet. Then we will also, we want this, we can say that we want it to be greater than 0. Then our next question is going to be similar. All right, then we can put our restriction that it should be a number and greater than 0. And then we'll add another question. All right, so now what we want to indicate is that if we pick the steel rod, we want our next question to be linear feet, and then after that we want to go to question number 5. So, and then similarly for if you pick welding wire, you want it to go to linear feet, and then question number 5 versus steel plate, then square feet, and then the next question. So what we are going to do here is click on that question, and we're going to add branching. So we get a different screen. So if people pick the steel rod, then we're going to say that the next question is going to be linear feet. Same with the welding wire. But if they pick the steel plate, we want to ask them square feet. Then if they go to linear feet, we want our next question to not be square feet. We want our next question to skip to linear feet. And then square feet, we can just go to the next question. So you just want to pick that branching. All right. And then 2 more questions to enter. We'll have the date of the request. And then our last question, put any notes. All right, then the other thing that you can do is you can select preview. And so you can see how it would work. So we pick steel rod, so we want linear feet. So that worked out good. Then we can try it again and pick the steel plate, and then that has square feet. So you can test it out, and ideally you would test all 3. So it's just practice just to see how things will show up.